हाय फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक। तो हम देख रहे हैं एक्सप्लोरिंग दरियागंज विद यूएस एम्बेसडर एरिक तेरी गली में। अरे वाह, चलो देखते हैं। वीडियो शुरू करते हैं। वीडियो शुरू करने से पहले अगर आप चैनल पर नए हो और आपने अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो जल्दी से पहले सब्सक्राइब के बटन और बेल आइकन को क्लिक कर लो ताकि आपको हमारे सारे न्यू वीडियोस के नोटिफिकेशन मिल जाए जैसे हम अपलोड करें।
अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आता है प्लीज लाइक एंड शेयर। चलिए शुरू करते हैं।
पता है मैंने पहले क्या सोचा था, लिखा है दार्जिलिंग। तभी जब मैंने देखा दरियागंज तो मैंने कहा है दरियागंज तो दिल्ली में है, वहां दिल्ली में ही, तो वो दिल्ली में ही दरियागंज को एक्सप्लोर कर रहे हैं। तो चलो शुरू करें।
They used to joke in business, you couldn't succeed in America if you were Indian. Now you can only succeed if you're Indian. Indians have made such an impact on America. I am Shadow Khan. Thank you, Ambassador. I'm so grateful to you. I've been waiting. It's been my dream to get an Indian food visa.
जैसे हम करते हैं ना बिस्किट।
From being the mayor to Los Angeles in America to being US ambassador to India, this country's embassy interviews every single Indian before granting them a visa. But today I have the honor of interviewing him, taking him on a food trail in Daryaganj, Delhi, and let's see if I approve his Indian food visa. On this episode of Tere Gali Mein, I am visiting the US ambassador to India's home, Eric Garcetti. Let's see if samosas and hamburgers can coexist in perfect harmony.
ये कौन सा था? चम्मच छल्लो वाला था शायद। चलो घर देखो कैसा।
Hello, welcome. So nice to see you
so
again.
much.
अंदर भी कैमरा था, बाहर भी।
पहले से होंगे ना अंदर।
We're so happy to finally have a US ambassador to India. After
Yes.
6 long months, right? There was nobody. Big shoes to fill in.
Yeah, well, there's nothing like pent-up demand to have a warm and enthusiastic welcome. So India has been amazing, embracing me and my family with so much kindness.
When I was researching about you, I realized that Hindi as well as Indian culture is something that you've learned. Were you
Hindi,
always prepping up to be the US ambassador to India?
I never dreamed that I'd be ambassador to India, but I did fall in love with India when I was 14. I came here with my sister, who was 16, and my parents. We traveled the entire country. It was a different place, but it was the same spirit. And then I came back here when I was 19 years old because at university, coincidentally, my college roommate, who was just randomly assigned to me, his father became the US ambassador to India.
Oh,
So
That sounds
he then,
unreal.
I was taking Hindi and Urdu already.
Yeah.
I loved and was interested in India, and he said, "My dad just became ambassador. Do you want to come to India?" So my second trip, I actually stayed in the ambassador's residence.
वाह,
And
यही
here
था
you
क्या?
are
Exactly.
as the ambassador. I can't believe it. I mean, life comes in full circle.
I'm a big believer the universe does the right things at the right times. Maybe it was too early. I thought I would come live here when I was 20 after that. But I got involved in student politics, and that took me in a different route. But when the president called me, it wasn't just the president of the United States. I felt like there was some sort of higher power that said, "You've always wanted to be in India. Eric, now this is your time."
And we're so happy to have you as the ambassador to India, and a very warm welcome to India
you.
on behalf of all the Indians who are watching
Well,
this right
let's
now.
be honest. You're not really welcome to India until Curly Tails welcome you to India.
That's very kind of you.
So I love that part of my job because, yes, I'm an ambassador from the United States to India, but I also get to be an ambassador of India back to the United States.
Absolutely. And let's hope through this video we are able to communicate a huge message there to all the Americans who book their tickets right away and come to India.
Come visit me. Come on. I'll show you around.
But you've had a long-standing political career. In addition to that, an acting career as well.
oh,
Yeah, when I was a child, I thought I wanted to be an actor. I was a musician, composer. So after college, I thought I would go into music, maybe acting. I've always done TV, some movie work, and then politics. I just felt that there was a world that needed improvements. I started at the local level in Los Angeles, became mayor of Los Angeles, and now I get to bring that experience to the global level.
LA has Hollywood.
Yes, we
And
do.
India has Bollywood.
And Tollywood.
Hollywood, of course. And given your acting background and career, I do think you stand a very strong chance. Make a debut here as well.
So if there are any directors out there, I'm available. I'll work for free. How can you say no?
You give visa to everybody who wants to
Absolutely.
visit US.
Yes.
But I will give you an Indian food visa if you qualify today, knowing some food dishes that I name.
I love it. Okay.
Vada pav.
Probably like a slider, I would say, yes.
So you know vada
Yeah.
pav, great.
Oh, the best.
Pakodas.
Pakoda is like, where I come from in Los Angeles, I'd say an empanada, which is like it's very similar, but it's stuffed and it's actually from Central America. And you put whatever into the breading, so like a
मीठा
little
होता है empanada के
kind of
बाद।
dumpling right there.
Wow.
मैंने तो
okay.
खाया हुआ है।
Naan.
मेरे को तो नहीं लगा।
Naan is a tortilla.
Pani puri.
Pani puri, the equivalent for us. I love puris. The best thing I think I've had here is a puri in Kolkata on the
वो तो
streets.
दूसरी पूरी होती
Yeah,
है।
it's called
But
puchka.
yeah, the puchka.
puchka.
We don't really have a chewy bread
कुछ भी नहीं
equivalent.
से।
It's probably a
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है।
chalupa.
Do you know about ghee?
Of course, ghee. Ghee's butter, but it's butter without all the solids. So clarified butter, we call it.
Bang on. I have to say, your food visa to India is approved.
Oh, thank you, Ambassador. I'm so grateful to you. I've been waiting. It's been my dream to get an Indian food visa.
Before we begin this food trail,
Yes.
I want you to take me to one of your favorite places. Here.
Great. So when I first came back here, when I was 19, I found in Old Delhi a great tea store called Apki Pasand. As you
Aapki
wish.
Pasand.
Fanciest place I'd ever been. They would bring me cups of tea to sample.
Yeah.
And I left there with so much tea, I was able to use it for the next 3 years in New York where I was living.
Wow. I'm sure you don't have the stock anymore, so let's go today
Let's
and
go get
stock
some.
it up today.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
आपकी
Used to have
पसंद हमें तो पता ही
buildings
नहीं
like
है।
this.
मुझे
This
तो
was
नहीं।
Hollywood. All the Hollywood stars would meet there. Have you been to LA?
No, I haven't. I haven't
You've
been to
never
America
been-
yet.
You've never been to America?
Never been to America yet. Why do you think I am here? Maybe after
Okay.
this you will grant me
So
the US
yeah, exactly.
visa.
So if you gave me the food visa, I'll get you an American visa. I mean, even the U.S. ambassador can't grant it, but I can get you an interview. For sure.
Okay,
आगे
thank you very
पास
much.
करने पड़ेंगे। मुझे कहता है ऐसे ही दे देगा।
Los Angeles is hosting the Olympics for the third
Oh,
time. So this is a very exclusive, brand new
gift
sweatshirt.
This is amazing. Thank you. It's a sign.
Wow.
It's a
Absolutely.
sign.
It's a
I
great
need to
sign.
come to LA as soon as possible.
And if you want to compete in one of the sports, maybe you'll be a
Of course,
medalist.
I have about 4 years to
Good.
prepare.
Excellent.
Let's get started.
Okay, let's get some tea.
Thank you so much for
Exactly what you get on the street, but the
Yeah.
same flavors, I think. So can I-
स्टाइलिश बनाई है
Yes,
हाँ,
please.
ये दुकान। ये क्या डाला है? अच्छा दूध।
Let me
So,
go.
at every Indian household, this is how. the
पार्ले जी के
beginning is.
बिस्किट लगा रहे हैं।
Have you been doing that in India or not really?
I start most of my days with masala chai at home, chole bhature,
Oh,
and
wow.
then I feel ready for the rest of the day. Nothing bad can happen if you
That's the
start with
Indian way
that.
of living. And there's one more thing,
Yeah.
which is Parle G biscuit.
Well, there's two more.
और
things.
जल्दी
There's
करना नहीं तो वो
the
टूट जाता अंदर ही
And
फिर।
then sugar.
If you're doing it the authentic Indian way, there's going to be some sugar, right?
कितनी बस
There's
इतनी
gonna
सी
be
चीनी
little more,
लेते हैं।
actually.
Rather
If
than-
it is Indian way, then yeah.
How much can we dissolve?
That's
Exactly,
it.
all
Thank
right.
you.
And then, of course, the party.
मिक्स तो करो।
And you know, there's a trick to this, right? You have to dip it in the chai.
बिना
and
चाय
make
की
sure
चीनी को लग
that you're able to still have it because it shouldn't melt inside the
Right.
tea.
Okay.
एक सेकंड में मेरे तो सारे गिर जाते हैं। गिरा बेटा।
So good.
Mine is still a little.
कभी खाया नहीं है ऐसे?
Yeah.
You never had it, Eric?
But you're more experienced.
How does
पता नहीं
it
अच्छा
feel
लगता है
to
कि
be
नहीं
a
क्योंकि
politician?
सॉगी
Because I've been
होता है कईयों को
seeing
वो
you,
टेस्ट नहीं अच्छा
You
लगता।
know, with the convoy of cars.
Right.
I mean, it's very fancy. I want to know if I should pursue a career in politics.
Look, what you said, having security and all of those sorts of things, you have to push outside the bubble.
Yeah.
I think once you become famous in media, in politics, in Bollywood,
Yeah.
it's very easy to live in a bubble.
Right.
And you have to remember who are the people that you serve, who are the people that you connect with. As ambassador, I really want to see the India I know and love. It's a little bit more difficult when you
Yeah.
become ambassador because all of the bubble around you.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pop that bubble a lot.
Yeah.
You're a natural and you'd be a great politician. I think
Okay.
you know how to connect with people.
Right.
You have to be a good listener. And obviously, I've seen you on your videos. You sit most of the time asking a question and listening. Just call me before you make the decision.
You know Tom Cruise, by the way. You must be knowing him, right?
Yeah, I've met him for sure.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
so when
Met
I
him.
visit to LA for the Olympics,
Right.
do you think you can fix a meeting with Tom
No
Cruise?
problem.
Okay, done.
We'll hook it up. We'll make it happen.
Absolutely.
make it
We're going to play
happen.
a fun game.
Yes, let's
Which
do
is
it.
called Never Have I Ever.
Oh, I know
Okay.
this one.
So if you have, you get to take a sip of your chai.
I've
दो
played this
का
once.
कप क्यों
Okay.
पढ़े
I think
सबके
it's
दो
better
चार
to
कप
try
पढ़े
the
हैं
tequila.
Okay. Never have I ever fake complimented someone's cooking.
फॉल्स होगा
Guilty. Okay. Gave a fake reason to excuse yourself from a meeting. No? Okay. Forgotten a line or two while giving a speech.
चाय
Can
का
I have some
पीनी
more
है
tea?
जब
Had
किया
a full
हो
conversation with someone without being able to recall the person's name.
मेरे साथ तो बहुत होता है उसके साथ चाय इतनी छोटा सा कप है ये तो
Re-gifted a gift.
Hold on, I gotta get to my second cup here.
You're really done with it. I can't believe it.
This game's gonna be tough.
Well, there's more here. Boarded the wrong train or bus.
No.
No? Okay.
I missed one. I missed the plane once.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Plane?
It was the
once.
next day, and I showed up one day late. But never
Wow.
have I gotten on the wrong one.
Wrong one. Okay. Pretended to not know a language to get done with a conversation.
No, but I've been a very good listener to languages I don't understand.
Really?
I was once on a plane ride,
Okay.
and somebody was speaking a language I didn't know, and
Yeah.
I just kept going, and for 3 hours that person talked to me. I think you can understand each other even if you don't understand a language.
Okay, this is something I do. I don't know if you do it. Praise someone excessively before giving a critical feedback.
I must have done that. First, let me say, you're all doing an amazing job. I've never been on such a great program. You're the best interviewer.
Thank you.
Now, what I'd like to suggest...
क्या
एग्जाम्पल दे रहा है
But I'm sure you must be finding India a lot more cheaper, right?
Oh, for $10, you can live for a week.
Yeah.
I've got $10 here.
अच्छा
Okay.
$10 मेरे को 10
What
रुपीस
can we
सोचे
get in Delhi? The best food for just $10.
You will get the world in $10. I get to keep this, right?
Yeah, it's yours.
Okay, great. Let's go.
800 रुपए हैं सिक्योरिटी है सारे लोग जा रहे हैं ऑफिस
मोती महल
मेरे को तो ये भी नहीं पता भैया हमें तो ये
This
कुछ
is
भी
the
नहीं
place that introduced butter chicken. Dignitaries have come here. You can
Moti
see a
kya?
picture of Amitabh Bachchan here.
Of course.
And next time they are going to have your picture.
No, I
here.
think it's going to be you. here. It's gonna be- what's your favorite classic Bollywood movie?
I love all Shah Rukh Khan movies. Yeah. And
DDLJ? Of course,
DDLJ,
yeah.
of course.
That's the-
Yeah.
that's
Have
the
you
best.
seen Shah Rukh Khan movies?
Of course.
And you met him recently, right?
I had an amazing meeting with him when I was in Mumbai. We
Right.
hit it off. We talked cricket. We talked Hollywood. We talked Bollywood. Beautiful. I can go very spicy. I think one of the
You can go
misperceptions
spicy?
that Indians have about Americans
Wow.
is that we
Yeah.
don't like spicy food.
Yeah.
I love spicy food.
वही तो
Yeah.
मैं हैरान हूँ
Your
I-
belly can take Delhi food.
Belly, that's the kind of Delhi belly that I'm in favor of. Is this chili in here?
Yes, it is. You can
खास
have
चिल्ली
chili.
निकाल कर ले रहा
Oh, yeah. All right.
First time I've
I am
seen
so
that.
impressed.
Here's
They hote
testing.
hain.
And
मैंने तो
I
अभी
have
तक कोई नहीं
approved the
देखा
visa for
ऐसा
the right person.
thank you. I'm so
तो
glad.
भूखे खानों को भी
So
मिर्ची मिर्ची करते
Yes,
हैं
please. Is this your usual lunch now in India or not?
It's one of them. At home, we actually have this probably once or twice every week at home.
Amazing.
More
Have you
makni.
tried your hand at cooking or not yet?
Yeah, I have. In fact, when I was just dating my wife before we married,
Yeah.
we used to cook Indian food at home in the United States. So it's been
good.
something
Wow.
that it wasn't just when I was in India or at an Indian restaurant, but we have
Yeah.
Indian flavors in our kitchen all the time.
Wow, he really loves India
तभी सोच समझ के चूज
तभी
This
आया
is so good. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do you think the ambassador can eat a chili?
no
Should I do it?
no
Nah.
no 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 no
Okay.
ये भी लो
पूरी खा डाली उसने तो एक बहुत लानती
Well done.
Just a bite,
Wow.
man.
I don't think I can do that, honestly.
I can't
All
do
right, might
it
as well
Are you
go for
okay?
both. Oh, it's fine. Yeah.
Are you okay?
प्याज
And
तो
now,
अच्छा
let's
है
do this.
Onion.
हाँ, प्याज तो स्वाद होता है ये सिरके वाले प्याज होते हैं
Perfect.
That's how you enjoy.
पानी ले लो जल्दी
Okay.
से कैमरा बंद
And
करके
onion.
पानी
I hope I
रखा ही
passed
नहीं
the
है
test.
You did with flying colors.
Good,
Water.
good.
वही तो पानी भी नहीं है
Naan.
Do you do the onions? Right, yeah.
अनियन तो अच्छा होता है सिरके वाला है क्या
She's real too.
अनियन तो अच्छे होते हैं
I'll
सिरका
probably
वाला
have to take a nap after this.
You
So
need
good.
one. You need one for sure.
Good food makes you sleepy.
होता है
But this, all joking aside, this butter chicken is like another level.
Absolutely. Yeah,
It's
it
really,
is.
really good.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
cook?
अब पूरी मिर्ची
I do.
कैसे खा रही
What are your specialties?
So I don't know if you heard of Sindhi
Uh-huh.
cuisine. Have you?
Of course,
you have?
yeah.
Okay, I'm Sindhi.
Oh, nice.
And every Sunday we
Uh-huh.
make something called a Sindhi curry.
Yeah.
So the next time you come to Mumbai,
I would love.
please to
Sindhi
come
curry.
to our house.
Promise?
Yeah.
All right.
Promise.
Love it. I would love. That's great.
And I know that there's a huge Indian diaspora living in the United States of America
Absolutely.
as well. What do you think is their perception, Americans' perception towards Indians?
That's such a great question because I think Americans have such an affinity for Indians. 1 in 5 Americans have been treated by an Indian doctor in the United States. Indians are about 1%, or people of Indian descent, 1% of our population, 6% of our tax base. So this is very successful professionals, engineers.
Collar up,
They used to
collar
joke
up.
in business, you couldn't succeed in America if you were Indian. Now you can only succeed if you're Indian. You know, right? If you come in running Google, running Starbucks, running Microsoft. So I think that
Starbucks
Indians
भी
have
Indian
made
है
such an impact on America. But
हमें free
Americans
पुराना
देते
वाला
हैं।
चला गया
don't
इसलिए।
know much. They might know some butter chicken. They might,
Yeah.
have seen RRR and seen Natu Natu. But I think they don't understand the diversity and the variety. So I think there's a lot of progress. And I think a lot of excitement about Indian culture, music, movies, religions, all of that is kind of brewing all at the same time.
So what is Dosti month all about?
हैं?
Well,
क्या दोस्ती में
Dosti Month celebrates that we're not new friends. We're actually quite old friends. From America advocating India's independence with the British to the way that in the 50s and the 60s, the Green Revolution that helped India feed itself. Americans and Indians have been doing things for so long. We have Fulbright scholars, thousands of them that have come here and studied, and their lives have been changed. And vice versa, we've had Indian students who have come to America and changed. We have a vice president who's Indian American, our friend Kamala Harris. So I think it's celebrating that at every level we're connected, and just kind of it's a dare. If you're Indian, find something new about America. Like learn something new, connect with something new. And if you're American, find something new about India that you didn't know. Maybe you had an idea, but the thing about India is it will always surprise you. There's something different right around the corners.
How was your Dosti with our Prime Minister of India?
It's been great. I always start when I see him Kemcho. Kemcho, in Gujarati to say hello. But we've been together probably a dozen times already, from Independence Day to congressional delegations in the Oval Office to here in his Bhawan. And I think we've seen a connection between our two leaders that's really deep and really strong.
How was G20?
G20 was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, this was the most successful
Yeah.
G20, I think, in history. And India did such a beautiful job of showing off her states and her cultures. They got to see an India they didn't expect. And lots of times the G20 is just in the nation's capital, nothing more. But really, congratulations to India for showing the world its diversity.
मोदी जी का कमाल है
You may need to work out a little extra
Oh,
today.
beautiful.
We've got some kulfi to
Aye,
you.
Some
kulfi.
mitai.
कुल्फी विद
Mithai,
फलूदा
yes.
वो क्या फलूदा कुल्फी यमी
You want to cancel your meetings?
I do. Let's go to 4 more restaurants together.
Then I'm going to give you a quick choice.
Okay.
Starbucks coffee or Kulhad chai?
कुल्हड़ चाय
US McDonald's or India McDonald's?
The US
इंडिया
McDonald's.
इंडिया
Okay. Which one have you
Mujhe
tried
India.
here?
I tried in near Connaught Circle.
Yeah, but have you tried the Mac Maharaja?
Oh, no, the Mek Maharaja. I've had, my daughter went all through the menu because she's so fascinated that it's like a parallel universe of McDonald's.
Okay, dining in or dining out?
Dining out.
Okay. Do you have any favorite restaurants that you often visit?
Not yet. I mean, if you really want to spend a little bit money, Indian accent is incredible.
ये कौन सा है?
It's like an artistic expression through food.
हमें तो कुछ भी नहीं पता.
छोले भटूरे और क्लब सैंडविच.
छोले भटूरे.
Instagram और Twitter.
Instagram.
Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
मैंने भी
Mark Zuckerberg.
Thanksgiving turkey or butter chicken.
After today, butter chicken.
Okay. Kurkure or Cheetos.
कुरकुरे.
Paranthe or pancake.
Pancakes.
Pancakes. Yeah.
Since I've been here, I've been to Modi Stadium. I went to IPL matches.
Right.
And I think it would be amazing for the Olympics to finally include cricket.
Yeah. I mean, and if that happens, I'm telling you,
हो गया.
you are going to be the permanent US ambassador to India.
I'll get my permanent visa from you.
Absolutely.
Excellent, excellent.
What about my
Look at that.
visa?
Starts with a sweatshirt. Then Tom Cruise. Then we'll work on the permanent visa for you.
Okay. I want to know how many Bollywood dance moves do you know?
But I love kind of anything with the shoulders is always good. You know?
Like that?
Like, you know, just kind of get the shoulders
नहीं कर
down.
पाते वैसे जैसे हम लोग करते
There
हैं.
you go. Up and down and down.
नहीं, no.
Down.
He's an actor, right?
हाँ हो यार मैं तो भूल ही गई थी.
नहीं, no.
ओह
He's
ये
an actor.
चमक चलो आ रहा है तो.
Hi, I'm Shah Rukh Khan.
That's a good one.
You know, he kind of just is the master of stuff in hip hop. You know,
Yeah.
It might be like break dancing. You know,
Yeah.
if it's Spanish, you know,
Yeah.
music, Latin music, you know, it's all in the
Yeah,
you
hips.
have to stand up
Hips.
to do it, but
Okay.
it's like
करके दिखाना इस रेस्टोरेंट में.
so
Yeah.
it's like you have to do like this.
Okay.
And then, yeah, it's with your hip. You got it.
Okay.
Salsa.
Okay. So that's another one too.
Okay.
And then I think for there's break dancing on the ground, which we
Okay.
could do. But,
Okay.
You know, like,
Oh wow.
एम्बेसडर को तो सकते हैं
like
करते
a
हैं.
couple moves, but I don't want to do too many of those.
We'll save it for the
We'll
next
save it for the next
interview.
one. But you have to be a versatile dancer.
But he's very
Great
friendly.
dancer. I don't know what you say.
Nice guy.
Thank you very much. Wow, I've got some dance lessons also as a part of this food trail. Thank you so much,
Of course,
Ambassador.
my pleasure. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Now that we've had this,
Yeah.
you said I could get all of this for less than $10. What did this add up to?
It was less than $10.
नहीं,
It's
महंगा
still more
होगा.
than $10. So 550 rupees for the butter chicken,
Oh.
90 rupees for the naan, and this one is for close to 200 rupees.
But
So-
less than $10 each.
Yes,
Right?
less than $10 each.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
वो
So
सबका
$5.
टोटल करके 500
Did you
का.
hear that, Americans? Come here. I know the plane costs a little bit more than that, but once you get here, it's so cheap.
नहीं बस एक्सपेंसिव है रहना तो आसान है.
Ambassador, it's been
मुझे लगता है
lovely
महंगा होगा यहाँ
spending
पे.
this day
एरिया
with
अच्छा
you.
बैठा हुआ जगह
From
अच्छी.
having chai to butter chicken and enjoying this kulfi.
Thank
I
you.
do wish you cancel your meeting and we continue this food trail. But
Yeah,
I know.
all good things must come to an end, but it doesn't mean that short visits don't result in long friendships.
Absolutely.
wow.
Tasty
And I
friendship
look
for many
forward
years.
for you to come to Mumbai so I could take you on a food
I
trail.
can't wait.
there.
I'll see you there soon.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks
you
everybody
so
for watching. So I have something for you.
much. Yeah.
So this is for you,
Wow.
and inside you can open up.
I
It's-
can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
टिकट
It's
टू
just a little memory.
So sweet.
Since
of
you were
you.
such our VVIP at our
क्या
national
दिया
day,
है? कुछ दिया है?
printed
California.
out a little memory.
Oh wow!
क्या
We just
ये?
recreated this
Exactly.
pose right outside Moti Mahal as
Exactly.
well. This is
That was
so-
from the night of California Dreaming.
Oh yeah, this is such a nice picture.
Oh, and I have to sign it, so I forgot to sign it.
Thank
Kevin,
you, thank
yep.
you so much.
Here.
This is so sweet.
क्या
of
है
you.
मुझे समझ नहीं आया. वेरी नाइस. आज पता चला है भैया हमारा यूएस एम्बेसडर इज रियली अ वेरी स्वीट फ्रेंडली
Very
गाय
nice guy.
एंड ही रियली लाइक्स इंडिया एंड उसी वजह से उस प्यार की वजह से ही केम. और हिस्ट्री पता चली तो वो भी अमेजिंग थी कि बचपन में एक बार ही आया, बहन के साथ शायद बोला था, और उसके बाद फिर अपने दोस्त के साथ यही एम्बेसडर उसका फ्रेंड का फादर थे तो यहाँ पे ही इसी घर में रहा होगा.
रहा
सोचो.
था इसी घर में.
हाँ हाँ. और उसके बाद खुद एज एन एम्बेसडर.
नहीं काफी देखिए जब भी एम्बेसडर
Amazing.
बनना होता है तो अदर देन पॉलिटिक्स वो पूरा ढूंढते हैं कि उज मोस्ट फेमिलियर विद दैट कंट्री. और जैसे कह रहे हैं उनको हिंदी भी आती है, उर्दू भी आती
उर्दू
है,
भी आते हैं, दोनों सीखी हुई हैं.
तो दे आर नॉट सेंडिंग समबडी जिसको भाषा नहीं आती, वो भेज रहे हैं जिसको लोकल भाषा आती है और उसको पूरा पता है उस कल्चर के बारे में. इज वेरी कंफर्टेबल विद दैट. और खाने में भी जैसे मिर्ची विर्ची
और खाली-
इज रियली कंफर्टेबल.
वो तो पूरी मिर्ची खा ली.
और एम्बेसडर फिर वही है जो कनेक्ट करता है दो देशों को, क्योंकि वो एक बीच का इंसान होता है जो उधर का भी है इधर का भी है, उसको सब पता है एग्जैक्टली क्या पर्सपेक्टिव है दूसरी कंट्री का, जो अपनी कंट्री को समझाता है कि ये पर्सपेक्टिव है। इसीलिए एम्बेसडर्स आते हैं, क्योंकि उनको जहाँ भेजा जाता है उस देश के बारे में, उसका माइंडसेट, उसका थॉट सब पता होता है।
बहुत ही अमेजिंग था। मेरे को लगता था एम्बेसडर्स बड़े खूसट से होते होंगे उस टाइप के,
नहीं,
पर
normally
अब
अच्छे
दिख रहा है,
नहीं
अब
होते।
दिख रहा है चेंजेस आते हुए, क्योंकि कई ऐसे एम्बेसडर्स देखे हमने जो इंडिया में हैं, दे हु आर सो फ्रेंडली, सो नाइस, और ये एक एग्जाम्पल है कि कितने फ्रेंडली होते हैं एम्बेसडर्स। और जो इन्होंने खास बात बताई बिटवीन मोदी जी एंड जो बाइडन, कि उनकी जो रिलेशनशिप और जो फ्रेंडशिप और वो है, वो खास उन्होंने बोला बहुत ही बढ़िया है। दैट मीन्स देयर समथिंग, यू नो,
राइट।
हमें पता नहीं चलता इतना वीडियोस में, पर इन्होंने वो अंदर की बात बताई। मैंने कहा अच्छा, वाकई मुझे लगता था हो सकता है थोड़ा फॉर्मल हो, पर ऐसा नहीं लग रहा। और उसके बाद मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कि अब जैसे जो बाइडन एक बारी खास मोदी जी के पीछे से, वो कितनी वीडियो वायरल हुई थी कि पीछे से आ रहे हैं जब फोटो सेशन हो रहा था, फिर जिस तरह से
फ्रेंड्स में उसको फर्क नहीं पड़ता कोई क्या सोचता है क्या नहीं सोचता, क्या फोटो लेता है क्या लेता है।
और जो बाइडन है वो काफी मजाक भी करते हैं मोदी जी से। और एक वो वीडियो नहीं थी, मोदी जी ऐसे उंगली करके करते हैं ना, हम लोग इंडियंस की आदत होती है उंगली करने की, तो एक में था ना कि वो उनका उंगली, जो बाइडन उंगली को ऐसा कर रहे थे, यार उंगली मत करो, ऐसा कुछ था, इतना गुस्सा मत कर, ठंड रखो, ठंड, उस टाइप से कुछ था। तो काफी मजेदार था, आई एंजॉयड इट। तो चलो फ्रेंड्स, शेयर करना अपने थॉट्स, चलते हैं, मिलेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में बहुत ही जल्द। टिल देन टेक केयर एंड बाय बाय।
तो अगर आप मेरे इस चैनल पे नए हो तो जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब के बटन को हिट करो और बेल आइकन को क्लिक करो, ताकि आपको मेरा जब नया वीडियो मैं लगाऊं, आपको उसके बारे में जल्दी से पता चल जाए।